สวัสดีครับ Hello from Thailand. My name is Dr. Nawasit Rakbamrung, Associate Director from Academic Service Center, Burapha University. So we have organized the e-training program, and the topic is the application of sufficiency economy philosophy or SEP for integrated and sustainable agriculture, sponsored by Thailand International Cooperation Agency or TAICA under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in collaboration with my university, which is Burapha University in Chonburi in Thailand. Chonburi is located in the eastern part of Thailand. It's around 80 kilometers from Bangkok to Chonburi. We are one of the most famous of university because we are located very close to the Bang San Beach. So once again, this one is a topic one for the course introduction and orientation, and the course it lasts around 18 hours, and there would be 10 topics for 18 hours. And today I'm going to give you some introduction and also some orientation regarding to the details of the content of the course, so we go together. So next slide please. So I have to let you know once again that the topic of the e-training would be the application of sufficiency economy philosophy or SEP for integrated and sustainable agriculture. If you see the detail of the topic, you're going to see that you're going to learn something about the one of the most wonderful philosophy, which is the sufficiency economy philosophy, which is initiated by the King Ramadan IX, who is the father of the current king, who is the King Ramadan X. And also you learn something about the sustainable development in terms of agriculture with the integrated and also the sustainable development goals focused on the agriculture. It's some different content in this 18 hours. I hope that would be very beneficial for you all. So next slide. Before going further, let me give you some detail for the all 10 topics within 18 hours. Today is the topic one. Topic one is something about the program orientation and detail the program schedule. So it's gonna be myself who's gonna give you the detail of the course, and also the second topic would be the introduction of sufficiency economy philosophy or SEP and application. And we have the guest speaker who are from the Office of the Royal Development Project Boards from Bangkok under the Chai Patana Foundation, which is a royal foundation, and her name is Miss Thantita Nakhonthap. She is the Director of Foreign Affairs of the Office of Royal Development Project Boards. And also the topic number two, we have something about the theory and also the principle, and also some examples of the royal projects with some case studies that they apply the sufficiency economy philosophy into that royal project, with something that how to relate the sufficiency economy philosophy and 17 sustainable development goals. So please be with us in the topic two. So next slide would be the topic number three. Topic number three is going to be 3 video clips at 3 different provinces of Thailand. So this topic is something related to the best practices of the sufficiency economy philosophy and the role models that I have carefully selected 3 famous person from different part of Thailand. So the first one, his name is Mr. Martin Wheeler. He's an agriculturalist. He's from England. He's English. So he's been staying in Thailand for 30 years. So I had an interview with him and asked him how he applied the sufficiency economy philosophy as his life guidance. So he learned something through the way of life in Thailand, and he lived in the northeastern part of Thailand. So the topic I was talking to him was something about the how sufficiency economy philosophy life had changed by applying the sufficiency economy philosophy into his life. So I went to Khon Kaen, and Martin would be the representative from the people who live in the northeastern part of Thailand. The second person I had an interview, his name is Mr. Smith Thaviler Nithi. So he's the managing director of the food company. So this one would be the representative of the private sector who apply the sufficiency economy philosophy into his company. So you're gonna see some idea that he spent with his staff, with his company regarding to the food company as a food security and how they live and how they work and also how they apply the product in terms of application of the SEP into the private sectors. And the last part would be Dr. Greg Mimungkit. He's a founder and also the president of Khao Chakan Agroforestry. When you're talking about the agroforestry, it's something about agriculture and forest. So once you link the agriculture and forest together, it will be agroforestry. So this topic would be some best practices that Dr. Greg Mimungkit has used to his life, and also he initiated the learning center, the sufficiency economy philosophy learning center to his land. So he just let the people to come to join the training course for 5 days to learn how to apply the sufficiency economy philosophy in terms of agriculture. He teach how to make the soil, how to make the organic fertilizers, how to apply the sufficiency economy into the participants' life. So this one would be the representative from the eastern part of Thailand, because this interview I had with Dr. Greg in Sa Kaeo province, and Sa Kaeo is the last province connected to Cambodia. So you're gonna experience 3 different provinces in Thailand in terms of the location. The first one would be northeastern part of Thailand, northeastern part of Thailand. The second one would be northern part of Thailand, and the last one would be eastern part of Thailand. So next slide, please. So the topic number 4, I had the special lecture from the representative from Office of Agricultural Economics, Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives. So this lady, she's expert on international agricultural economic and policy. Her name is Mrs. Benjawan Sibodi. She's gonna give you the detail of the policy, the measurement, and also the situation and trends under her ministry, which is Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives. Okay, that's gonna be the topic number 4. The topic number 5 would be the seminar on the role of public sector to promote and develop agricultural in Thailand. So there are 3 guest speakers who coming for that seminar. The first one is from Ministry of Agriculture and the Cooperatives. The topic she's gonna discuss with us is something about the agricultural promotion and development. And the second one, he's the Deputy Director General from Department of Trade Negotiation from Ministry of Commerce. We're gonna be talking about the agricultural product trade negotiation and also international agricultural economics. And the last one, his name is Dr. Prisan Rakwatin. He's the Vice President of Digital Agriculture Development and Promotion from Digital Economy Promotion Agency, or DEPA. This gentleman would be talking about how we apply the technology and innovation into the agricultural sectors. Okay, and I'm going to be discussing with 3 of them. Okay, so the next slide would be the topic number 6. The topic number 6. So once you're talking about agriculture, once you're talking about the sufficiency economy philosophy, you're not talking only Ministry of Agriculture or Cooperative. or Ministry of Commerce. You're talking about the Ministry of Interior as well. So this topic would be how we apply the sufficiency economy philosophy into the village or the community. And this topic is topic number 6. We have the guest speakers who is a representative from Ministry of Interior. She is a government officer, and her position is the community development officer at specialist level. And she's doing something about how we apply the sufficiency economy philosophy into the community or into the village. How the government sectors involved with the community, which is involved with the people, okay, so this one would be something related to the next topic within the topic number 6, because we have some cases of the community, which is northern part of Thailand in Phayao province. So I take you through the video clips. We visit to Ban Dok Bua community or Ban Bua community. Bua is lotus. So Ban Dok Bua community is located in the northern part of Thailand. In that video clips, you're gonna see how they do the community management in terms of the community-based tourism or CBT. So they have like a different local products. They have the services in terms of the homestay, in terms of the different learning center station within Ban Dok Bua community. So you're gonna learn through that you're gonna see the link between the Ministry of Interior from the Department of Community Empowerment, Community Development under Ministry of Interior, that they apply the sufficiency economy philosophy into the real village and community in Ban Dok Bua in Phayao province. Okay, topic number 7 would be something about the BCG, which is a bio-circular green economy for sustainable development. So the guest speaker, his name is Assistant Professor Kamron Pitak. He's Director of Science Park from Prince of Songkhla University or PSU. Is located in Songkhla province, the southern part of Thailand. So this special topic would be something that the university that dealing with the innovation in terms of the research, development, and also the activities related to the innovation that's been doing under university, which is one of the biggest university in the southern part of Thailand, with the case study, some examples, some best practices that's been done under the science park of Prince of Songkhla University. Okay, topic number 8, we coming back to the seminar again. So the topic number 8 would be the seminar on the challenges of agribusiness management in Thailand. So there are 2 experts that they work for the private sectors. The first one is he's a vegetable exporter, so he export vegetable abroad. And the second one is she is from the coconut oil, and this company, they export the coconut virgin oil abroad. So this one we're gonna have some discussion in terms of some obstacles, some strength, weakness, opportunity, and also the future and some of the impacts that is happening during the COVID-19 period as well. So this one would be the seminar, which we have some idea to share with you in terms of the next normal trade business. So this one would be one of the most essential, and I hope that will be very, very beneficial for you all in this topic number 8, which is seminar on the challenges of agribusiness management in Thailand. So topic number 9 would be the agri-tourism in Thailand with case studies. So I've been to 2 places. The first one was in Phuket City. If you heard about the Phuket City, Phuket is the one of the biggest island of Thailand. It's located in the southern part of Thailand. So Phuket is not only sun, sand, and sea. And Phuket, they have the Old Town community. Phuket is one of the biggest gastronomy tourism that we can learn through that city. So I take you as a tour to Phuket city to learn something about the gastronomy tourism as a case study. And also I was discussing with the mayor of the Phuket city about the policy, about the tourism situation that's happening in Phuket. And also we take you around the old town to see the local traditional Phuket city, which has been influenced by the European style. Sometimes they call it Chino-Portuguese, which is a European and Chinese together influence. Okay, and the second one, I went to the community called Ta Kien Tia, which is located in Chonburi province, not far away from where I live. I live in the province called Chonburi. So it's around 30 kilometers from the central of Chonburi. So I visit the Kien Tia community, and the Kien Tia is one of the biggest area to plant the coconut trees, and they make use with the coconut to produce the nice product. It's not only the coconut juice, but it's not only the coconut milk, but it makes something from the coconut. And also that community, they have some best practices in SME, they have some best practices in terms of the community-based tourism, and they have some best practices about the local product as a souvenir in the Kien Tia, in the Kien Tia community, and also the food as well as an identity of that community. So this part is the topic number 9. You're gonna see something about the agri tourism in Thailand with two important best practices in Phuket City and also the Ta Kien Tia community. And the last part of the whole e-training, the topic number 10 is the food security in community of Thailand. So this last topic, we have the guest speakers from Ministry of Public Health. As I mentioned to you, that once you're talking about the agriculture, you're not talking about only the Ministry of Agriculture and cooperatives, but you're talking about Ministry of Commerce, you're talking about the Ministry of Trade or Department of Trade, and you talk about the Ministry of the Public Health as well, because you need to concern about the food security, because it's something about agriculture, is something about you eat. So that's why we have the guest speaker from the Ministry of Public Health as well. So this lady, her name is Mr. Prinyasiri. She's former food and drug expert from the Ministry of Public Health, and she is a representative from the Food and Drug Administration. So this topic would be very beneficial in terms of the food and drug that we have in Thailand. Not only the strategy, but it's something about the challenges toward the food security in Thailand. As I mentioned, that we need to do something related to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So that's why we need to talk about the food security, which is one of the most important factors in the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So this one would be the last topic before ending the e-training with us. As I mentioned, there's 10 topics for 18 hours. Okay, so there's a whole thing for the 10 topic for 18 hours as our schedule of our e-training. So the next slide, as I mentioned before, that the United Nations, they encourage the people to concern about the 17 sustainable development goals. You're gonna be familiar with this photograph that start from number 1 is no poverty, number 2 is no hunger, number 3 is good health, number 4 is quality education, number 5 is gender equality, number 6 is clean water and sanitation, number 7 is renewable energy, number 8 is good jobs and economic growth, number 9 is innovation and infrastructure, number 10 is reduce inequalities. Number 11 is sustainable cities and community. And number 12 is responsible consumption. And number 13 is climate action. And number 14 is life below water. And number 15 is life on land. And number 16 is peace and justice. And number 17 is partnerships for the goal. That's something that the people around the world, we need to concern about the 17 sustainable development goal to go to the success of our planet. Okay, next slide. So you see all of the content in our e-training schedule. As I mentioned, there's 10 topics, 18 hours. I would like to elaborate that what I'm doing regarding to the content of the curriculum of the e-training. You're going to see that we try to have the training course to contain the lecture and the workshop and the seminar and study visit and special activity and also the local participation activity to make it to be the concept of the e-training. As I mentioned that we're going to have the special topic from the Office of the Royal Development Project Boards, something about the principle of sufficiency economy philosophy. And we go to the real site, to the real location, to let you to experience the local lifestyle of Thai people in terms of like a tourism, in terms of the community, in terms of the local products, in different aspects in Thailand. So if you see the next slide, you see we have been doing the on-site training before, okay, supported by Thailand International Cooperation Agency or TAICA under Ministry of Affairs in collaboration with Burapha University, and my office is Academic Service Center. We organize the short course training. I show you some photographs that we did in the past few years. So once we still can travel, we organize the course in the 2017, 2018, and 2019 in the topic of the sufficiency economy philosophy toward a sustainable development on-site training. And the second one is related to the sufficiency economy philosophy into the next slide. The next slide is the topic is the sustainable community-based ecotourism development. So I've done in the year of 2017, 2018, 2019. So you're gonna see that the participant was around 20 participants from around the world attending the course and coming to Thailand and spend around 2 weeks doing the activity, the workshop and the lecture and study visit in Thailand. And we hope that at the end of the day, eventually, all the participants would be able to learn something from Thailand and apply what they learned from Thailand into their country successfully or beneficially. Okay, so the next slide, I show you that some online or some on-site training courses that been doing under my organization. So some example, there are 3 topics that I've been doing in the past few years until now. The first one is sufficiency economy philosophy towards sustainable development goals. The second one, sustainable community-based ecotourism development. And the last one, because my location, which is Chonburi, is the eastern part of Thailand. We are located in the eastern region of Thailand. So we are very close to the coastal area of the eastern part of Thailand. So we organize this course, which is a coral reef ecosystem management for sustainable development goals. Okay, so there was very beneficial for the participant to learn something in terms of the coral reef ecosystem in Thailand. And the last one that I've been doing so far is infrastructure, industry, and innovation in economic and environmental challenges. Because Chonburi is one of the 3 provinces in Thailand who were established by the government as the Eastern Economic Corridor in Thailand with another 2 provinces, Chonburi, Rayong, and also Chachoengsao. There are 3 provinces that we've been like a special area established by the government to become the Eastern Economic Corridor in Thailand. So this topic would be very beneficial and also very knowledgeable for the people who want to learn something about the infrastructure, industry, and innovation that we have in Thailand. So that is some example, which is the best practices that we do in Thailand for the 3 topics. So the next slide is some example that I told you when we been hit by the COVID-19. I have to change the way of my training to become the online training. This is some example that we did in the past few years. Or the first one, we call it the new normal with sufficiency economy philosophy towards sustainable development, but it's online, not on-site. Okay, we done in August 2020 for 6-day online training, and there are 22 countries, 53 participants they joining us. And also the second one is 18 countries from 18 countries, 61 participants they joining us. And also we organize this one for the Thai consulate in Laos PDR for the government officer coming to the Royal Thai Consulate to study about the sufficiency economy philosophy in Thailand online. Okay, the next slide is some other example of the online training of the new normal with sustainable community-based ecotourism development under 4P model. Because for our organizer who created this content, we believe that people, we need to work together. People is 1P, isn't it? The second P is public sectors, and another P is private sector. So people, public, private, we working together to become the partnership. So that's why we put the 4P model into our group, into our training course as a 4P model: people, private, public, as a partnership. And this one is another example that we organize the community-based tourism, or CBT or CBET, for the community-based tourism or community-based ecotourism. So we've been doing a few courses in terms of the community-based tourism. The first one is for 34 countries, 57 participants joining us. And also another one is 27 countries, it's almost 100 participants joining us online from different parts of the world to learn something about the community-based tourism in Thailand. Okay, so next slide. As I mentioned, for the coral reef ecosystem management in ASEAN country for sustainable development goal, as you see, is one of the 17 sustainable development goal. We have one is life below water that we need to concern and focus on. And also another one, we have another course on the exchange of experiences and good practices in wellness and community-based tourism for the participants from Colombia. We work together with the Thai government and also the Colombian government in terms of the wellness tourism and also the community-based tourism in Thailand. So we try to distribute the knowledge and experiences and some best practices that we have in Thailand to the participants from Colombia to learn from us. So that course was around 7 days online, and in very near future, the Colombian participant would be coming to Thailand to experience the reality in Thailand in terms of the wellness tourism, well-being tourism, spa tourism, medical tourism, and also community-based tourism in Thailand. Okay, next slide. Next slide is I just want to show you some photograph of the former participant who were joining us online training. So there are different participants from different parts of the world joining us. One, we need to do the online training. It's just some photograph we like to show you. They all been joining with us happily and also beneficial. with us online. So we still keep in touch as well. That which you can contact each other. We can keep in touch each other. We can contact each other once we go to visit all those countries. Next slide. Okay, this is another studio that we had the guest speaker coming to our studio to do the online training to our participants around the world. Next slide. Okay, this is another one. It's atmosphere of the guest speakers who are joining us as our guest speaker to our online training for the participants. Okay, next slide. This is another one. So once we do the online training, we encourage the participant to give the presentation on the last day. We like to know that what they learn from us, even though it's online, but it cannot stop learning. Once you want to know something, we try another way to learn something, even though it's online, not on site. So that's why we put the schedule on the last day for the participant to learn something online by giving us presentation about what they learned. This is the experience. This is some example of the participant who giving the presentation on the last day. Okay, the next slide. This one, his name is Mr. Liam Bujanta. He gonna be in the next topics. You're gonna see his life through the clip video as I have been recording the interview with him. He's from Cha Cheong Sao province. So he's one of the campaign that initiated by the government that poor, stress, drink. But he changed his life completely by applying the sufficiency economy philosophy into his life. It's gonna be very interesting for his life. So bear with us in the next topic. You're gonna see his life into the agriculture. I went to his location and I learned something. I was talking to him. So the next slide. The next slide, I went to his place. He called it Ban Suan On Son. On Son is happiness. So I was discussing with him at his land, his land, and also I went to his home to discuss with him and see the real side of the location. Next slide. So this e-training, you're gonna see something, a different part of Thailand. I try to select a different region of Thailand, not only the central region, but the eastern region, northeastern region, northern region, and southern region of Thailand as well. So once you learn something through the e-training with us, you're gonna see Thailand a bit more, and you're gonna be the one who like Thailand a bit more than what I'm hoping, because we try to take you to some different part of Thailand to learn something through the e-training. As you see the map, Thailand is connected with Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and also another country which is our neighboring country is Vietnam. And the southern part of Thailand, we connected with Malaysia. So Thailand, we have 77 provinces throughout the country, which we hope that once you learn something through the e-training, you got a chance to come to visit our country and learn something, experience something in Thailand, which gonna be so many aspects, so many dimensions for the people who come to visit Thailand to learn many things from us. So next slide. This one is a photograph of Mr. Martin Wheeler. As I mentioned when I was giving you the detail of the schedule, Martin is English. So he moved to Thailand 30 years ago. So he just applied the sufficiency economy philosophy into his life. So the interview with him would be very interesting. So in the next topic would be very good role model for the sufficiency economy philosophy when I was interview Mr. Martin Wheeler. So please be with us. So next slide. So next slide is Dr. Gert Mimungkit. As I told you, I went to Sa Kaeo province. I was talking, and Dr. Gert is just took me around his land to show me the activity, to show me how to produce the soil, how to produce the organic fertilizer, something like that. It's going to be some experiences that you can learn through the clip video in the next topic as well. So next slide, please. Okay, as I told you, the Dr. Glerk Mimungkit, he's the founder of Khao Chakan Learning Center. So I went to that to see the tree banks, to see the learning center, and also to talk with the participants who are attending the learning center. As a Dr. Glerk is the founder, and also he's himself the guest speaker of this learning center as well. So it's gonna be very knowledgeable and also useful and also beneficial. And I hope that at the end of the day you learn something through the e-training with us. Next slide. Okay, so before I ending the first session, so I would have to wish you all had a good time with us. Once you learn something through our e-training of the 18 hours for 10 topics, I hope that you're gonna know Thailand better, and in terms of the agriculture and way of life and the city as well. So after I finish this, I would have to say, before I would have to say goodbye to you, after this, we like you to know something about us. The first one, this e-training would not be happening if we don't have the support from the Thailand International Cooperation Agency, or TICA, under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So you're gonna see the video clip to introduce TICA about what they do, about what they provide, about what they support to our partner around the world in different sectors. And also you're gonna know my university better, because the first clip would be the introduction of Burapha University. Burapha means Eastern region of Thailand. So because we are located in the eastern part of Thailand, so that's why Burapha means east direction. So you're gonna see the introduction of the MV to show you around university. And also I personally driving my car to take you around my university. So once in the future, we hope that if you have time to visit our university, you're gonna know, you're gonna feel Thailand and also Burapha University better. So after I finish this, I hope you enjoy the video to introduce TICA and also Burapha University. So I hope you enjoy everything that I give you, the introduction and also orientation about this online training, the e-training through the 10 topics of the 18 hours. So before that, for Thai people, once we see each other, or once we see when we say goodbye, we say hello and we say goodbye, we use the same word. We use the word Sawadee-krap for gentlemen, and we say Sawadee-ka for lady. But I'm gonna say Sawadee-krap to you all before ending this session, and hope you have a good time and you enjoy all the e-training with us. So if you want to get further information, if you want to get further slides regarding to the e-training that you see for the 10 topics for 18 hours with us, please do not hesitate to contact us. Otherwise, enjoy all of the 10 topics with us. สวัสดีครับ บ๊ายบาย สวัสดีครับ
Global and regional challenges have inspired Thailand to become a trusted partner and a true friend in international development cooperation. We aspire to share our experiences, lessons learned, and accumulated knowledge during our development past to other countries near and far, as a provider of sustainable and effective official development assistance, or ODA. In the 1990s, Thailand reached a milestone in our development cooperation by becoming a provider of ODA. To reflect this new role, Thailand International Cooperation Agency (TICA) was set up under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, with the responsibility of overseeing Thailand's official development assistance and implementing development cooperation per the aspirations set by the government, the Thai people, and the global community. At TICA, we have been playing an active role in providing international development cooperation, particularly in Thailand's strong sectors such as education, public health, agricultural and rural development based on His Majesty King Bhumipon's sufficiency economy. Currently, TICA has implemented various development cooperation projects and provided a number of postgraduate scholarships, training courses, and study visit fellowships to Thailand's neighboring countries, as well as other developing countries in Asia, the Pacific, the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America. Thailand's international development cooperation places the demands of our development partners at the core. Each country's needs are matched with compatible experience and expertise. We provide bilateral development cooperation and work with other providers of development cooperation under triangular and regional frameworks to ensure that projects and activities are practical and realistic in order to make a lasting, sustainable, and global impact. TICA has been dispatching Thai volunteers overseas to foster people-to-people connections with our development partner countries. The Friends from Thailand volunteer program also expands opportunities for the Thai public to take part in Thailand's growing development cooperation. In addition to bilateral and triangular development cooperation projects, TICA organizes annual capacity building programs through provision of short-term training fellowships under the Annual International Training Courses (AITC), postgraduate scholarships under the Thai International Postgraduate Program (TIPP), and the discussion forum on various approaches to development under the Bua Kaew Roundtable International. At TICA, we hope to see a future of narrowed sub-regional and regional development gaps, a more competent workforce, fairer distribution of income, lower barriers in trade and investment, and enhancement of transport connectivity. At home, TICA is the lead agency to liaise and administer Thailand's official development assistance. It is transforming itself into a learning organization ready to deal with the changing environment, both domestically and internationally, in order to fulfill our commitment in international development cooperation. Thailand International Cooperation Agency, building bridges for global sustainable development.
Thailand International Cooperation Agency, or TICA, is a department under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand. We are a national focal point for international development cooperation with development partners and other developing countries around the world. We work with both developed and developing countries, international organizations, and a wide range of partners from different sectors of society, such as universities and civil society. TICA's mission is to promote sustainable socio-economic development through sharing of knowledge and best practices. Our guiding principles now are sufficiency economy philosophy, or SEP, and of course, the 2030 Agenda of Sustainable Development Goals, or the SDGs. In implementing our projects, these two concepts are incorporated into our work.
TICA Development Cooperation takes various forms and modularities such as capacity building programs and dispatching experts and/or overseas volunteers or friends from Thailand to work with local partners in many countries, as the human capital is the key asset to every country's development.
Human resources play an important role in attending a country's socio-economic development. For that reason, TICA is committed to sharing Thailand's knowledge and experiences with other developing countries to help them achieve sustainable growth and competitiveness through human resources development cooperation.
TICA attaches great importance to human resource development cooperation. Every year, the organization offers almost 1,000 short-term training scholarships and postgraduate scholarships to participants from developing and less developed partners through Thailand International Postgraduate Program or TIPP and the Annual International Training Course or AITC, which are open to applicants from both the government and private sectors, nominated by the governments. In addition, more training and scholarship opportunities are available through our bilateral and triangular frameworks with our development partners.
Both AITC and TIPP focus on topics of our expertise, which can be categorized under 5 themes, namely Sufficiency Economy Philosophy or SEP, Public Health, Climate Change, Food Security, and other SDGs related topics.
TICA initiated the Annual International Training Course or AITC in 1991 as a framework in providing short-term training for developing partners. TICA provides 30 to 35 courses every year. It offers not only training experiences, but also a platform for exchanging ideas and establishing professional networks among participants from across the world. Among many courses, TICA has been cooperating with the Royal Forest Department to provide training courses on forest management, ecotourism management, food security, and poverty alleviation, which are related to sustainable development goals.
When we design for the training course program, so we are thinking about that what would be the beneficial for the participant that could gain from the course. So in summary, we would like to say that for Royal Forest Department, so we would like to generate and contribute to our program related to the sustainable resource management according to the sustainable development goal at the global level.
Recently, TICA, in cooperation with Burapha University, organized a short training course on the Sustainable Development Goals for participants around the world.
Our participants are expected to understand Thailand, to feel Thailand, to learn about what we have in Thailand in terms of tourism, sufficiency economy philosophy, that we can learn some best practices that's available in Thailand. So they learn from us, we learn from them, and we try to learn from each other at the end. So we try to build not only the connection, but we try to build the friendship in terms of the development of the country that are joining in the online training or on-site training together with us.
Apart from the short-term training courses, there's also a third country training program, or TCTP. It is one of the trilateral cooperation programs that are taken by TICA and Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, based on the equal course sharing basis. It provides participants from other developing countries with a technical training program for the purpose of transferring and sharing development experiences, knowledge, and technology. One of the partners that TICA has been working with is the Asia Pacific Development Center on Disability, or APCD, promoting disability inclusive development with 4 main approaches, which are community-based inclusive development, disability inclusive business, disability inclusive sports, and disability inclusive disaster risk reduction, with the aim to empower persons with disabilities and their families to live in a safe environment in the community.
This training will be conducted from May 2022 to May 2023. The main contents will be information sharing and exchange on disability inclusive disaster risk reduction principles, mapping the situation of disability inclusive disaster risk reduction in ASEAN, sharing good practice, and produce the handbook on training course.
Both TCP, in collaboration with JICA and TICA, promote the empowerment of persons with disability in this region and focus on leaving no one left behind.
Another program is Thailand International Postgraduate Program, or TIPP. It offers long-term scholarship, so it provides not only the opportunity for participants to acquire academic knowledge, but also a great opportunity to explore and deepen their understanding of Thailand, its rich culture, and hospitality of Thai people.
When I got the scholarship, it was a very nice opportunity, and then I decided to come. It was excited for me. It was like a golden chance, because if you got a scholarship full funding, it is really nice. It was very nice for me, and I'm really happy to get this scholarship.
Last but not least is a 3-year bilateral capacity building development program. It is undertaken under the Bilateral Cooperation Program and provides postgraduate scholarships in areas of mutual interests, such as education, health, and agriculture. This program was primarily focused on our neighboring countries that are Laos, PDR, Cambodia, and Myanmar, but has been expanded to other developing countries, for example, Bangladesh and Bhutan.
So that I think the ecology matter should be show more, you see, so that people enjoy and like and protect our environment.
The course not only the knowledge related to climate change and dioxins, but the knowledge as a whole, you know. They gave us a lot of information about Thailand, and they treated us extremely well, really well.
I just want to say that it's an amazing program and gives me too much knowledge, like experience regarding this, regarding the Thai's environmental management, in particular the Thai's industrial environmental management. I will use this experience gained within Thaigas. Of course, I will use in my work for sure.
Believing that global challenges are best addressed by international cooperation and global partnership, TICA is committed to strengthening the contribution to achieve global development agenda through various capacity building and human resources development programs, and delivers Thailand's commitment to be a relevant partner in global agendas, including the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
Thank you for this opportunity. Together, we can! Thank you, TICA!
Burapha University is the University of the East. Since its establishment in Chonburi Province in 1955, almost 7 decades, this ideal university has been committed to generating qualified intellectual and moral graduates following its initial vision. During the old days, it provided educational opportunities and equality to students in eastern Thailand. Until now, Burapha University has continually developed quality in its education, establishing 2 more campuses, Sak Kaeo and Chanthaburi, in order to expand its comprehensive knowledge to truly cover eastern Thailand and make its knowledge accessible for the people. The shared goal of the executives and staff brings together collaborations from all sides, making Burapha University proudly become a hub of wisdom and knowledge of the East. Nowadays, the university has integrated modern curriculum with world-class education. Its 23 faculties, 4 colleges and 1 project establishing are aimed at generating intellectual graduates with skill sets, highlighting its ambitious goal. To become wisdom of the East for the future of the nation. To achieve its major goal in the 7th decade, Burapha University divides its curriculum into 3 groups, namely 1. Sciences and Technologies, to enhance the university's research strengths and academic services. 2. Health Sciences, to respond to the need of health services and enhance elderly care and professional education. 3. Humanities and Social Sciences, to strengthen the philosophy of education in liberal arts, which generate graduates through academic and social trainings. Besides its intensive programs, Burapha University offers a range of facilities and support to students, such as internal transportation, computer center, central library, hotel and dormitory, information and communication system. Burapha University is also distinguished in its location, which is not far from Bang San Beach, a popular tourist attraction in Chonburi Province. Moreover, it can easily access information sources on trade, industries, and commerce on various agricultural industries. Its short distance of only 60 kilometers from Suvarnabhumi Airport is also an advantage. To be aligned with the planned strategies, every professor and student of Burapha University is determined to continually conduct researches. Nowadays, the university's researches are widely recognized by the academic world, winning both national and international awards. Another notable role of Burapha University is a provider of academic services to communities, being a knowledge hub of the east of the country. For example, its Marine Sciences Museum is both a museum and a learning center for communities. Burapha Hospital provides healthcare service and elderly care support. trade, agriculture, technology, and logistics sciences are among important knowledge to the region's industrial sector. At present, Burapha University is still committed to being a wisdom and quality educational institute as the first public university in the east of Thailand and moving forward, following its determination to become wisdom of the East for the future of the nation.
เปิดไม้ยัง
เปิดไมค์แล้วนะคะห้าสี่สามสอง
สวัสดีครับ Hello good morning from Thailand so first of all you know me I have some little present for you we're gonna take you for the campus tour so I'm gonna take you around university so you know our university much better but first of all I'd like to introduce our team we have only 4 people helping each other to work for the online training so first one is me Art but the second one is here
Hello everyone I'm Wood Hello everyone I'm Wei
and the camera
อันนี้กันไป Hello everyone นุ้ย
Nui okay so we have 4 of us so I'm gonna take you to a campus tour in the new normal way so it just you like you are my friend so I'm gonna drive you around university and explain what we have in our university so we start on the main road of university and you're gonna see the opposite side is the one of department store named Lam Thong department store okay so I'm gonna drive you to university so in front of university we have the bank called Krung Thai Bank have the bank and next of the bank we have the Catholic Church here and the Catholic Church here okay we are approaching to the main entrance of university you're gonna see the name of university here it's Burapha University okay this is the main entrance of the campus we're gonna drive past the security and this was the main road of university on my right hand side is the aquarium Institute of Marine Science and on the left hand side is the Art and Culture Center so the most important building of university is the president office you're gonna see on my right hand side is the president office So here on the left hand side is the auditorium. When we have the graduation ceremony, we have the ceremony here and the Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn is coming to deliver the certificate to the graduates. We We are building the new garage here. Now I'm driving past the Faculty of Nursing. And then it's on the way to the Burapha University Hospital and also the Faculty of Medicine. Here we are at the Burapha University Hospital. And also next of the hospital would be the Faculty of Medicine. Building. It's a top resident. And then we are driving past in front of the Faculty of Nursing. Faculty of Nursing here is opposite the Faculty of Public Health. Here you see in front of me is a very new building, a new faculty called Faculty of Informatics. And on my right hand side here is a computer center opposite Faculty of Science, where I'm working as a lecturer. So opposite of Faculty of Informatics is a central laboratory, the Faculty of Science, where I'm teaching my students. And on my right hand side is International College. The National College on my right hand side. So there are many nationality students studying here. next building is faculty education. Faculty education is opposite the central library. Then I'm driving you to the Faculty of Fine and Applied Arts. Then we are driving you to the Faculty of Engineering. On my right hand side is International School. Demonstration school here. It's International School. And I'm driving past the Faculty of Engineering. And in front of me is Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. And around here we have the activity area that the student can do their recreation, and the people can come to do their exercise, jogging. And here is swimming pool. We have a swimming pool here. Some gymnasium. Chinese institute that we teach the Chinese. And the next one is the Faculty of Management and Tourism. Here is Faculty of Management and Tourism, and because in this province named Chonburi, we have the tourist city named Pattaya City, and also we are located in the coastal line that are very popular for the tourists. So we have Faculty of Tourism. Okay. Then we have the dormitory. The student can stay here. And next of the student dormitory, we have the football stadium. Tennis courts. And around here is student accommodation. in front of the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. On the right hand side, Student Union, and we have the bookstore as well. The Student Union. And also registrar office. The student they do the registration here. So the last stop it would be our office. It's my office and my team's office named Academic Service Center. So on the right hand side here is a blue building. Here is my office called Academic Service Center. I hope you enjoy the campus tour in the new normal way. Thank you.
Goodbye. See you. Bye.
Bye bye.